Hey folks, welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free-to-play. Today's the 17th of August. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. What are we doing today? Well, first we got to get all our stuff out of the mail. Then we are going to, hey, we won. Barely, but it still counts. I did my whole part of not doing anything on offense, which I normally do, because, I don't know. I did Conquest. I meant to get further today. I thought I would have more time in the afternoon than I did. But trying to make finishing preparations for Conquest, I mean, let's not pretend that running a bunch of accounts during Conquest is not a thing, because it's quite a challenge for sure. We're getting into this. I keep forgetting to get Shakti, so I'll do that again. Because I'm not meaning to forget her every day. It just happens. And I'm like, did it again. You did it again. You did it again. You did it again. And here we're actually doing this too. Just because we need to get Dark Trooper done. Eventually. And these for the things for the whatever. And we're 52 pulls. 16 Kairos. And only 54. So, it's definitely something. What that something is, I'm not sure. And now that we're done with all this, we get to go up and work on Piat. Because we're front loading on, what's his face? On the one people. And we're backloading working on Piat on the back side, so that's good. Because we're working towards the finalizer. Should I buy this? Yeah, let's just go and do it. We don't have to worry about it later. Stuff like that going to waste, because I'm not in any way, shape, or form worried about wasting it, but it's like, because it'll be there next time, right? You can max out all the way to 3,500. Although why you would do that, I don't know. But I'm sure a lot of people that are in upper echelon do that. But I'm not anywhere close to the upper echelons. And when do I think I'm going to be in the upper echelons? Well, it's going to be well after we get CLS. I mean, it's going to be well after we get SLKR and the Executor. And, of course, we'll have to have Jabba and Master Luke and Master Kenobi and Ahsoka and Rey and, everybody. So that's my clumsy way of saying it's going to be a very long time, because it is. It's not going to be anytime soon. It's going to be very, very long time. But every day we get a little bit closer, even though they have, because they don't put out, why do we get closer every day? Because they don't put out a character every day. And so, got lots of time to work off, a lot of time ahead of us, a lot of time to just keep going and keep digging. What else do I need to do? I need to do GAC before I forget about it, that's for sure. Silsey? And he's got Hux and crew with no Zetas, so right off the bat we can, basically throw anything on there we want. But in this case, we'll do a shadow, and because we have Zetas and they don't, which to me, you know what that says when I see that there's no Zetas and it's Relic 5, and I'm like, especially since they got the one, you know, the pilots up here, and I don't think either of the pilots have to go to 5. So that, what does that tell us right off the bat? Pack by, which, I mean, it's a way to go. I don't think it's smart, because if you look at us, what do we have over here? You can tell we didn't buy no packs. I wish I had my. We've upgraded all of the. We didn't upgrade him, but we upgraded him since. And this is just since GC started, so we're a little behind. This is kind of controversial. So they bought. So what I'm seeing here is they pack bought Kylo, so they could put it on this team with Seer and Cal. But here's my thing: why didn't you put them up front instead of putting your? I mean, I guess relics or whatever, but. Then there's this guy with his geos. It's like, is this something you're actually doing? Is this something? I mean, let's not beat around the bush, because they are a little bit of a pain since they have both Zetas, but they're low. And where's my Anakin at? That's always my question. My Anakin is usable. He's not very usable, but he's usable. We can try this. I don't know. I mean, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We're using GC Omicron, which, I mean, that's really all we can do. Can we get through their GBA fast? That'd be great if we could. Gosh. That's adorable. Now we took the taunt off of him so we can go after GBA. The taunt went back on him? Are you serious? I thought we took the taunt off. Can I get through GBA before he resummons? Come on. Finish him. Oh, there's the win. That's what I needed. Not possibly gonna lose now. Yeah. Once we get through GBA. I mean, so this guy really didn't do him. I mean, if he beats us, he beats us. You can't go out and see what he's got. He's got nothing here. We have our defense is better than his defense. Unfortunately, we don't have anything else. This I'm surprised by, that he didn't put this on the front line. But I mean, because we would have struggled against it. Do we have anything for it now? I mean, I don't know what it does, but we don't have another Omicron. Don't know why the camera did that. I don't know. I don't know enough about Seer. I'm working on Seer, but I haven't used her. Everybody's probably going to use it. Be like, I can't believe you're not attacking Seer. That Seer's away. Okay. What does the guy have that we're going to have to deal with? He's going to come out with Revan and CLS, Wamba. I mean, he's got stuff. He's obviously, you know, wants to play JC. This would have made more sense on defense to me. This with Darth Revan and Mission. But I mean, yeah, I mean, look at this. This is the one pack he bought, which is obvious. It's right here. Didn't buy Wampa. I mean, it's 4.4, and you're like asking. And for me, I'm just looking at it. I'm like, oh, that's why it's 5 point. That's why it's 4.4. It's got all these characters at 85. So that makes sense. Like, okay, I see why he's as high as he is, even though he just bought a pack, which is, I don't know. But I don't know if he doesn't know the Wampa. I don't think Wampa's an offensive Omicron. I mean, Wampa is. I wasn't talking about that. But Zalbar. If you got that, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you got that Omicron on Zalbar for JC, that's a defensive. If it's a threes, Omicron with Darth Revan and Mission on defense. And on offense, it's Mission, Zalbar, Karth, Mission, Zalbar, Mission, Karth, Juhani, and Jolie. But, I mean, if the guy wants to play it that way, I mean, and maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm not worried about it, because I am, but I don't know. Anyway, let's get through the rest of our our purchasing stuff from the store. Then we'll see where we are, and then we're almost back up to. I mean, we're at 3 Zetas. I put the one yesterday on. If you missed it, we put the one yesterday on suborbital strike. Sorry about that, for MLP. So that'll be useful at some point. And then we're saving up all these, and then in here we're just like, hey, what do we need for whoever? And that's it. So I'm not going to do the fleet battle. I'll do the fleet battle off screen, and then we'll move on with whatever. But I appreciate you all being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you let me know. Otherwise, God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.